Hello, hello. Welcome to the Anything But Where Anything Goes. My name is Miguel, and welcome to episode 67.
I'm Brendan. I'm here too.
I was going to say it. He beat me to it. Anyway.
Okay.
How's your day? How you feeling?
A little out of it. Had a long weekend.
Yeah, so for those who don't notice, speaking of your long weekend, we did take some time off.
Yeah.
You maybe not notice. You may not have noticed because we still had a couple episodes that went up, a couple backup things. But we haven't recorded in what, like a week and a half, 2 weeks?
Like 2 weeks, yeah. It's been a while.
Not that it's a great feeling, but I'm not complaining. We had some time off to just relax.
Yeah, but it's like...
I mean, I've also been off from work for like a week and a half, so I went from doing everything 24/7 to doing absolutely nothing.
I had a nice reset.
Yes.
Except it happened like the last day that I was gone. So, like, I'm like, this is nice. I'm good to go back. And then the moment I showed up, I went, no, I'm not. I'm not ready.
Yeah, Timmy's not happy. She's back at work. It's her second day, and she's having a very bad time.
Yeah.
But that's okay. What did you do? Tell me about your 2 weeks.
I had a...
First, cheers.
Cheers.
Maker's Mark, sipping whiskey. Maker's 46.
Are we sponsored?
No, we're just talking about whatever we're drinking for the day.
Make it happen.
Your 2 weeks.
Honestly, I've just been playing a lot of Baldur's Gate. Yeah. Really fucking good game,
We're
man.
opposites. You know what I've been playing?
What?
Black Ops 3.
That's not the same. And just besides that, I had a bachelor party over the weekend.
Nice.
Drank a lot. Drank so fucking much.
As you do. How old are you now? 25?
25.
That's...
Got ID'd a lot. You know, I got a story for you.
You got ID'd?
I got ID'd hard.
Wow. You had a beard for like 2 years, too.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So what happened was...
Okay.
I walked into a supermarket because they just sell beer in there. It's like a hole, like you don't need to go on the side for it, but they don't sell hard liquor. No, it's just Pennsylvania. That's how they do it.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes,
apparently,
you're right.
Apparently, New Jersey's the only weird one. And I didn't bring my wallet because I just forgot it because I had been drinking already. And they're like, we got to go get more beer. And then we were out and we're like, we might as well just get some food for the night and everything. I'm like, oh shit, I don't have a wallet. I don't have an ID. I don't have anything. And then I'm like, well, I got 2 older people with me. Shouldn't be an issue. They ID'd both of the people I was with. And
wow,
they are noticeably adults, not children. I can understand me. And because like, especially if I shaved up, I look like I'm 12.
Yes.
But
I look forward to that day.
No, I did it once. It was scary.
I look forward to
I lost like 3 inches of jaw. But I'm like, I don't have my ID. I forgot my wallet. They're like, well, we can't sell this to you then. It's like, but we're not just buying alcohol. I bought like 5 pizzas and like some Advil and stuff like that. They're like, nah, we can't sell this to you. And so
they couldn't sell you Advil?
Well, no, they could sell me that, but they weren't selling me the alcohol, even though it was all part of the same purchase. So
okay.
We were like, fuck it. And we just left it there. Then we went to another liquor store because we were in the middle of bumfuck nowhere.
Yeah. What town were you in?
Ann Hill?
I have no idea.
It's like
I thought I would know.
30 minutes away from...
I thought I would know because Timmery's from Pennsylvania, but I have no idea.
I was in New York.
You just...
Did I say Pennsylvania?
Yes, you did.
It's all the same shit. I don't know.
Who the fuck cares, man?
I was up by Lake George.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, that I remember.
Yes. So it was like 20 minutes away from the first supermarket, not liquor store.
Yeah.
And that time I had to just wait in the fucking car because
they were like, we're not taking any chances.
Yeah, I'm not. Right I don't blame you. Like everything's so far away out here. So then the last day we were there, we went back to that same liquor store, and I'm like, I got my ID, and she walked right up to me first because this time we went out to self checkout.
Yeah.
And I'm like, come on, let's go. And she looks down at my thing and she goes, this is not for real ID purposes. And I'm like, what the what do you mean? And I look down, New Jersey now is implementing the real ID thing, but she just went, this is a fake. And I'm like, that's not what it means. She really didn't want to sell me this liquor. And I'm like, I'm not like 18. I'm not 21. I'm 25. I've been able to drink for several years and I was drinking even before that. Just give me the beer.
That's right.
It was just a fucking shit show.
She refused to sell you anything.
She had to talk to like 4 people and like Google it. And she's like, okay, it works. It also doesn't help that I don't know if you've gotten ID recently from New Jersey. They're fucking flimsy now. Like they're like you can bend them and like they're not well.
The new
yeah
I haven't.
They're not well made at all. So I can see why she meant it was fake. Thought it was fake. But if you're making a fake ID, is the
you're
first
not
thing
gonna
you put
fucking write
bold letters, not a real ID.
You're like, just to be safe, for your sake, I'm gonna make sure that I write on your fake that it's not a real ID, just for you.
Also, if I was gonna bring you a fake ID, would I bring one that looks like I'm still 15? Because that's from when I was.
Oh, that's your initial.
That's my initial photo because I ordered that one online because they were just like, oh, you could just get that. So like, it's an old photo. So I'm like, look at that photo. Look at me. If I wasn't able to drink then, I am now. Like it was such a shit show. But besides that, it was a great weekend.
Oh, I'm glad. Oh my god. Okay, what did I do this week? So basically, we recorded. I think it was Saturday or Friday. I don't fucking know. And then I worked 5 days straight because I knew I had 2 weeks off coming up. So I just kind of had to deal. Friday, I picked up Matt. Matt, you might remember, who used to be a big part of the podcast.
I do recall.
I do. Matt is still one of our close buddies.
Yeah.
I picked Matt up from the airport on Friday. Saturday, one of our friends, Chris, came up from North Carolina. That was cool. Shout out to Chris. We all got together. There was, I think, 5 or 6 of us. 5 of us. 5 of us. We went to an Airbnb for about 2 days down by. It's close to like Point Pleasant, but not. It's kind of like if the beach is here, like where the shore is. You know how the street comes in, but the water still goes around, and then you have those random like.
We're on the bay side.
Yes.
Okay.
Kind of like yeah, exactly. There's like little ports and shit.
Yeah.
We were literally on the water on one of those ports. That was beautiful. The house was gigantic. I could show you a video when we're done, and I could put it up right here.
I seen it.
I did send it to you, didn't I?
Posted a lot of it on social media too.
It was gigantic.
How's the goose?
Greg was an asshole.
Oh, his name was Greg?
Yes, we named him. You'd walk up to this goose, and the owner of the Airbnb was like, "Yeah, here's a bunch of Cheerios. Just feed him. He comes by every day at about 4." Greg didn't come around about 4. Greg came at 9, 1, 4, and then 8 p.m.
He's like, look at these chumps. They don't know how to feed me. I'm coming every hour
we didn't
on
feed
the
him every
hour.
time,
Okay.
but I'd get up at like 6, and I'd go out and sit on the deck because it was really nice, and the place was fucking expensive as hell.
Yeah.
And I'd sit there, and I'd just be having like a cup of coffee, and Greg would come out and be like, and it's funny too, because we're the deck height would only be like here on him, so he'd be like,
yeah.
And I'd be sitting there, I'm like, I'm not fucking feeding you right now, Greg. And then you walk up to Greg, and he'd just like hiss at you and be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
And you throw the Cheerios, and he'd eat the Cheerios. I think Timmy's home.
Yeah.
Hi, Timmy.
Oh.
How you doing? We're good.
Got a wee bit of a buzz.
Well, a little bit, yeah. Brandon needs to eat. He's very excited about the meatballs. He was telling me how excited he is whenever you cook.
Very excited.
He's very excited. I'm also very excited to eat. So,
yes,
the shore. We were there. The shore. Given it was like a 5-bed. It was like a 5-bed, and then there's a studio on top that we couldn't go in because it was like one not suitable for people. But then there's also like there were a couple doors that she had barred off and been like, these are taped closed, you can't open them. So I guess she also like lived there. So this was like a fucking 6-bedroom home.
Yeah,
cost us like $2,500 for 2 days.
That's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous, and that's why we're never gonna do it again.
A whole ass cabin.
Yeah.
For 5 days that had 3 private bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, a whole separate like house almost that was just a game room.
Wouldn't it be nice to have money?
Yeah. And then they had like, you know how like whenever you go on like Airbnb or anything, there's that like stereotypical log cabin fucking like pyramid shaped room.
Yes.
There was one of those as well that also had 3 more beds in it.
Ooh.
So there was a lot going on. But I got there early, so I got a private room.
W.
Really nice. But it was like I walked in and I'm like, barn, like we were on like a fucking campground. I'm like, I'm gonna be sweating in here the whole goddamn weekend.
Yep.
And air conditioner over. Like, what the fuck is that gonna do? Bless you.
Sorry, they come in twos.
We're like, what is this gonna do? We had it on for 15 minutes. And no one shut it off for the rest of the weekend, and I was freezing. It was so cold in that house, and I don't know if they were not cold or no one just wanted to be the one to be like, hey, can we turn that down? So I'm just sitting there just like, this is good.
Gotta drink more. Keep the body warm.
You know, when I was drunk, I did not notice it.
There you go.
Yeah.
So we went to the Airbnb, and it was nice.
Yeah.
You know, we were hanging out. It was a little expensive, but the area was nice. It was quiet. We went to this like bar that was down the street, or like bar and grill kind of thing.
Yeah.
I call them on the phone to pick up the food, and mind you, it's like 5 guys, and one of Patrick is like a giant dude, so he eats a lot. So when I called up, I was like, "This is gonna be a big order." Oh, I'm sorry in advance. It was like for a bar and grill, it was like $160, which
just food,
no tip because
no tip.
No.
Yeah.
you didn't fucking do anything. If I could tip the cook, I could tip the cook.
Get delivery or
No, I had to go and pick it up, but it was DiGiorno. But it was like 30 seconds down the street.
Okay.
And it's funny. We walked in there, and I'm just like walking in, standing there, and we stood there for 3 minutes. It was like me, Matt, and Patrick, but we still had a buzz going. We were like, I wonder what we're supposed to do. And one of the waiters comes up, literally like 5 or 10 minutes of us standing there. They go, "Hey, you should seat yourself, right?" We were like,
"No."
There's no sign. There's a podium where someone would stand to seat you, but nobody there.
Yeah.
So of course we don't fucking know to seat ourselves. What are you talking about? And he's like, "Oh, the food for pickup is in the corner." And I was like, "Oh, you're right. I'm supposed to fucking know that." Okay. Go pick up the food. Then they're like, "Oh, you got to flag down the bartender to pay for it." But it's all regular, so it's just like a big oval bar with people sitting everywhere. And I just got to stand there like, what am I supposed to do, man?
Dude, I hate that shit so much. So, like, you know how many times I've walked into a restaurant and, like, it's in the middle of nowhere. It's clearly not a place I should be in because I'm not a local. And I open the door and everyone's like...
Yeah.
But then they just stare at you and they're like, what am I supposed to do? Like, clearly you know I'm not supposed to be here. Why would you assume I know where I'm going?
No, but the funny thing, it was a little expensive. It was really annoying to get.
Was it good, though?
It was so... Brent, I had a Jersey burger, man.
Jersey burger.
They put the fucking Taylor ham on, and they cooked it correctly, too. It wasn't like it's not like they forgot to cut it, and it was like this, and then like one part was cut, so it was all flipped. They cut it correctly. They put this shit on there.
Burger.
Don't play with me.
I'll go right now.
Don't play with me.
I'll go right now.
So there was that. Then I think there were 2 days of us just hanging out. We went to a Mets game. We saw the Mets, baby, the Mets.
Yes.
Very interesting. Very interesting situation. Very fucking expensive for mediocre shit. Shitty drinks.
That's why I go to minor league baseball games. And yes, Cutwater's the best deal on every sport thing because they charge you about the same price as a beer. But see, they finesse you. It's on the left. The minute you walk in, the first thing we did was we saw the first place to eat. Yeah. We went right there. Spent like $40 on food and drinks. In the stadium?
Yes.
So like a concession stand, not a restaurant.
No.
We went to a restaurant.
It was not a restaurant. It was a concession stand kind of built into the side of the stadium once you walked up the stairs.
Yeah, that's how they all are.
It's the only spot that sold the Cutwater.
Okay.
Matt had one. I made sure not to have one, but then I took a sip. I was like, man, I got to get one of these. We walked the whole thing. Couldn't find any other Cutwater. It's only in the one fucking spot. Only there did they have a nice cheesesteak. Yeah.
I'm talking about food. I'm too hungry.
The Mets, baby, the Mets. It was a good game. I don't remember who won. I'm pretty sure the Mets lost. Okay. Driving into the city sucked.
You drove.
No, I didn't drive. Justin drove.
Yeah, okay, I can see that. I drove to the Bronx Zoo once. Fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
Didn't know where to park. Got a parking ticket outside the zoo.
Nice.
Just because the GPS was like, here's the zoo, but the parking lot was on the other side. But the GPS didn't go. You didn't say you wanted the parking lot. You just wanted the fucking zoo. You said you wanted
the zoo. I gave you exactly what you wanted.
This is the closest part of the zoo. Deal with it. So I'm like, awesome. And then leaving took me like 3 hours.
No, we left like at the bottom of the 8th inning. Mm-hmm. So you
made it far. I usually leave at like the 6th.
No. Well, because the game flew by too. Like we sat down like a half hour before the game started, and then I blinked, and after an hour, I think we were in like the 6th inning.
Fuck you.
It was a fast game.
That's lucky. Every time I go to a baseball game, it's like 3 hours for what seems like the first 3 innings, and then after everybody's tired, it just speeds up.
No, it was pretty good. We left at the bottom of the 8th, and we were in the parking lot for all of 3 minutes. It was get in the car, turn on the car, drive out of the parking lot. That was it.
Okay.
Getting home was pretty easy too. Then we kind of hung out. We watched all 6 Terminator movies. We went to Montague. Well, Montauk? Patrick has a house. Yes, Montauk. Nobody knows how to pronounce it. Patrick has a house up there. It was very nice. We went to Milford, I think. West Milford?
West Milford. I like it. West Milford. They got a restaurant up there that I like to go to.
The Naked Bagel.
Like that. The what?
The Naked Bagel. Bagel place in PA? Brendan.
Were you in New York or PA?
Same thing. You said
enough.
Delicious bagels. Yeah. Delicious place. And then it was just like hanging out for a day or two. And then we went to Polo's the other night. And Timmy and I went to the Turtleback Zoo like 2 days ago.
Oh.
Very cute.
Yes, I love the Turtleback Zoo.
Very expensive for no reason.
Oh.
Cost you $20 to get into a zoo?
Okay.
Why?
Because it's a zoo. Spend less than $20 and go find a fucking lion.
Timmy's laughing. You know what's funnier than that?
What?
There was no lion. Lion was sleeping or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was like 3 when I went.
The bear was sleeping too.
Yeah, the
We
bear's
saw this
always
bear.
fucking sleeping.
That fucking asshole bear. No, there was a bear sleeping, but he was like, you're like, man, I wish I could be as comfortable as that bear. That bear would kill me if it had the chance, but I want to be like him.
As much as it sucked going to the Bronx Zoo,
Yes.
I love Turtleback. I grew up.
Not
going
enough
to
turtles. Why name Turtleback Zoo like 3 turtles?
Oh. Did you
Wrong.
go into the reptile room?
Yes, that's where we saw 2 of the 3 turtles.
2 of the 3?
2 of the 3.
Where was the 3rd?
In the sea
Soup.
turtle rescue.
Oh. Not soup. Okay, got it.
Turtle soup. So in our time off, we went to a concert.
Yes.
We went to see Fall Out Boy.
Yes.
Which I think we talked about beforehand a little bit. And we may have spoken about as early as like April or May or fucking whenever. A long time ago.
January, yeah.
Ages ago.
Yeah.
Brendan, as the I would consider myself a diehard Fall Out Boy fan. I keep
Yes.
talking about getting a tattoo, that it would be on the other side of my arm. I keep neglecting to do it because tattoos are expensive. The only tattoo I have is a Panic at the Disco. Fall Out Boy is the next one. I'm a diehard fan. I could name you every song that they've ever made, including every album, and we've ranked them. We've done before, as we're going to do in this episode a little bit. Haha.
Okay.
Gotcha. How was it for you?
In the past year and a half, I would say I've been to about 10 concerts.
Yeah, you have?
This one is definitely a solid concert, but it did not blow my mind.
No, I didn't expect it to. I saw Fall Out Boy in Boys of Summer when they went on tour with Wiz Khalifa. That was like 2015, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. And I can tell you it was probably the worst concert I'd ever been to because it felt like they were phoning. But then again, this show, our seats, like if the performers here, our seats were like here.
Yeah.
This was fucking great.
Yeah.
Boys of Summer, I was like back here. So maybe it was just what I could see.
I think that's also kind of what the show did for me because the past couple shows. Let me rephrase that. I saw Hailstorm at PNC, and I was probably like 10, 15 rows closer than what we were sitting at.
Oh, shit.
I felt like I was in it. It had the Pretty Reckless opening up for them. For those who don't know, it's Cindy Lou Who.
I have no idea.
And then they had another band opening up that was actually so good that I was in the line for beer, and I went, shut up, I gotta hear what this is.
I remember that. You told me about that.
But this show, I was a bit further away, so I felt a little bit more disconnected from it.
Okay.
But it was really fun. It was a lot. And it's crazy because besides Hailstorm, the other show I saw there was Imagine Dragons. That was something I got last seconds. I got the back of the lawn, the furthest seats you could do. Yet that show seemed
like it had more energy. Really?
To me. And they had the same confetti and everything. They had fireworks and stuff like that. But I think what it was is that I was so far back, I saw the stage as a whole. And because of where we were, I saw like go fireworks and then I'm like confetti. And I'm like, oh, there's confetti there. Like you don't see it rain like that. It's just you're in it. You're hit with it. So as much as I wanted to be in it when I was back there, a lot of that stuff actually misses you when you're up close like that. Unless you're like right on the stage because then the confetti's hitting you and Patrick Stump's like right there and just like.
I think I could see where you're coming from in terms of feeling like you're in it but not experiencing it.
Yeah.
But dude, first of all, the openers were great. All right.
Okay. Sorry.
Games we play. An artist that I like mentioned a song of maybe a year ago. If anybody has been watching that long, he did a song with Hoodie Allen called "Hey Ben."
Did you just say Hoodie Allen?
Hoodie Allen, yes.
That's a great name.
It's a great name. He did a song with Hoodie Allen. I say that's a bad idea, Brendan.
It came out real quick. Splitting this.
He went to here. Just try not to make a mess. He went to pour himself another glass, and he poured an alcoholic glass. Oh my god! Oh my god, Brendan!
Well, pour as well. Fuck.
No, that's yours. I want the round one. I'm gonna like nurse this. God damn. What is your problem? Isn't that like a $50 bottle?
I just told you I went to a bachelor party. I've been binge drinking for 5 days.
So, games we play. He made the song "Hey Ben."
Yeah.
I knew only a handful of his other shit. I've been listening to. He has like 2 EPs No full studio album. He just announced it with a tour.
Yeah.
He opened, and then it was super cool. Like, the show was great. First of all, we were all chilling, and then I heard Games We Play started. I thought he would be like the second or third opener.
Yeah.
So I just dragged you guys out to the show. I was like, no, we got to fucking see this guy.
Yeah.
He's the reason I want to be here right now.
I thought you were fucking with me at first. You're like, I need to see the opening act. And I'm like, what?
No, Games We Play, he's fucking great. And then he was walking through, like, the center of PNC. What?
Cat's eating something.
He was walking through the center of PNC. And I was like, dude, he's just walking, too. He's walking just like a normal...
He was doing it the whole show.
I know. No, but I'm saying it was the first time.
Yeah.
And nobody noticed. I think some people were like, oh, is that him? I was like, I looked at Timmy. I was like, Timmy, that's a fucking opener. Timmy, I got to meet him. I had to take a photo with him. I got to be the first one before people were like, oh my God, he's the guy.
Yeah.
So that was cool. I got a couple photos with him. And then I got to shake his hand and be like, dude, that was a great fucking show. Great set. Keep doing what you're doing. He was like, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Fucking love him. He's cool. Rats? Couldn't give a shit.
Please do not. I hate it.
Couldn't
it
give a
was
shit.
funny that it was written out as Rats, but it's Royal and the Serpent.
Royal and the Serpent.
They're in a lot of really like big songs, like where they're like featured or whatever. But they had one or two songs that I actually love that are by them. One of them I don't think they played. They don't sound like they did live. They were very much rock oriented. I don't know if it's the way the speakers are set up. I loved it live, but on like albums and stuff like that and other things, they're a lot more poppy, I guess.
Yes.
So seeing that was actually really, really enjoyable.
Okay.
I love them. Then Bring Me the Horizon came out after them.
Ah, God, I didn't give a shit.
Yeah,
I'm
you
so
didn't.
sorry. I didn't give
You
a single
did not.
shit. I sat the fuck down.
I thought I knew more songs than I did.
You didn't?
I knew like 4 or 5.
Oh, they played the TikTok song.
TikTok song.
Whatever it was in the end. Timmy? I don't
The one
remember.
where like that one. Okay.
I love that song.
I don't even know what the name of that one is, but I've heard it before. And that was the thing, is like they have stuff that I know, but was never a huge fan to where I'm like, I know all the words. Like I know Happy Song, Sugar Honey, Iced Tea. Is that even them?
You're
Did
just
they sing
saying
that?
fucking words, Brendan.
I liked it. I don't know. They also have a version of fucking Bad Habits with Ed Sheeran, which is really good, which I was hoping that he'd just surprise us, but I knew that was a long shot.
Start the fire.
That's not
It was
Ed Sheeran.
always
They came out to that, and I thought that they were playing it and the curtains were closed. Fall Out Boy, I forgot to mention that. Fall Out Boy was playing that, and the curtains opened after the song ended. I'm like, they just played that on like a disc track. Like they weren't playing that at all. And like I was excited that they were playing it, but it was a little bit disorienting, because usually when you're at a concert, like, and they're doing that, like the curtains open and they're just like, and like they play it, even if they're not playing the intro, but they didn't. They waited for it to finish.
Brendan.
Yeah.
So we're gonna look at the set list really quick.
Okay.
They open with Love from the Other Side. Fucking stellar, dude.
So
The way
good.
that the drums and the fucking guitar hits when they come out with all the lights, I was having a seizure and I fucking loved it.
Yeah.
Okay? The Phoenix. Do without it.
What?
Listen, I'm at the
What?
point with a lot of artists right now, like especially Eminem is a big one, where all of the like super popular songs I'm kind of over. I'll come back around to them, but right now I'm like, nah, I want all the deep cuts because I'm a fucking loser right now.
See, when we stopped hanging out as much, I stopped listening to Fall Out Boy as much, so a lot of that was fresh for me again.
Which is fair.
So then I was just like, I'm like, I'm like, fuck you for doing this early in the concert, because it's gonna hurt to sing. But like, okay.
And then they proceeded with Sugar,
Yeah.
which I thought was great.
And that was the other thing, though, is that like a lot of their songs are good songs, but like the Phoenix is a hype song.
It is.
A lot of their music isn't hype music.
No.
So I'm enjoying it, but I wasn't just like, yeah,
Well,
let's
listen,
go.
dude, the first 5 songs were all hits.
Yeah.
Okay? You went.
You got it.
You
gotta
got
get
Love
me
from
into
the
it.
Other Side, The Phoenix, Sugar, Uma Thurman, and then a little less 16
They
Candles.
played Uma Thurman. I'm like, oh my god.
Like, I'm gonna
this is
shit my
be a-
pants.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shit my pants everywhere. Then I love what they did. They did the thing. They took the lights and they brought the lights down, so it made it
was
look
really
like
cool.
a basement show. And then they only played stuff from Take This to Your Grave.
Okay.
I thought that was great because then it was Dead on Arrival, Grand Theft Autumn, Calm Before the Storm.
Yeah.
Loved that. Loved everything about that. I like, because it's the little things like that, they're the attention to detail, where they're like, no, we understand that we don't play these songs often, we're going to play these for you guys.
See, I didn't realize that they were all from that album, but the moment they did that, I'm like, I've never seen this during a show. This is like creative and like this is really
Incredibly,
cool.
yes.
And like they didn't. I'm like, okay, so this is gonna be for this song, and they just kept it. I'm like, okay, I'm into it.
They played a couple. It wasn't like a one and done thing.
And then after
Loved
that,
it.
they had this dog head. I don't know if you want to get Timmy in here for this, but
the fucking dog head, man. I can't.
I saw videos of them posting that dog head online for months, and it was real. And then the moment I saw it in person, the way they had it in front of the screen and everything, I'm like, I guess they didn't have enough space for it this time. It looks fucking 3D to me. It does not look real. And then there was smoke coming in front and doing whatever. And I'm like, you know, it might be real. It might be. I was sitting there for a good majority of the show, like an hour. And then Pete Wentz put his head in it. And I'm like, oh, it's real.
I love. You didn't see the guy running back and forth or the guy running around trying to do the movements?
No.
Crazy. After Calm Before the Storm, we had a nice handful of songs that I fucking love. You got This Ain't a Scene, Disloyal Orders, which I don't know if you remember, the opener to Folly. It's one of my favorite songs by them. Heaven, Iowa.
Isn't that the one with Brendan Urie usually in it? What's that one? Blood?
No.
Fuck it.
Permanent jet lag. Please take me back. Please take me back. Whoa. I was straight and toxic. Please let me in. I just want the track list.
Mr. Bezadri.
$20 nosebleed.
Yes, thank you. I thought they were playing that at one point, but I was drinking for a while.
They will never play that again. I'm pretty sure there was a huge falling out between them and Panic.
Was there really?
That's my assumption. My assumption is that they'll never come forward about it.
He got bigger, and then they were just like, he was like, "Fuck you guys," kind of.
Brendan
seems kind of like that.
He was on their label though, so
yeah, but he could still be. Fucking Paramore's on the same label. Don't mean anything.
Are they still?
I don't know.
I don't believe
still,
that.
but
So Heaven I Bang the Doll Drums from Infinity.
So good. So good.
Head First Slide in Cooperstown is the one that they've been like, we didn't know you guys like this song. We're gonna play this a lot for you. Fake Out. The first live debut was a piano track of I've Got a Dark Alley and a Bad Idea That Says You Should Shut Your Mouth. I've never said that full title before.
They did like 3 of them then.
2.
Because that wasn't an 8-ball song though.
No, it was just on the piano.
But they did 2 8-ball songs.
They did 2 8-ball songs, but only one was a debut.
Oh, okay.
What a Catch Donnie a little bit, and then Don't Stop Believing. I hate that they went so quick in between the 3.
Yeah.
But I was also like...
He didn't play Crazy Train this time, did he?
No, but instead they played Enter Sandman. Dun, 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 dun,
okay,
dun,
yeah.
Dun, which I thought felt very out of place for a Fall Out Boy concert.
Very weird, but I was excited.
I was like, oh shit, it's Metallica.
But I wanted to hear him yell Crazy Train and everything. So like the other one... It was fun though. It was so fun.
Dance Dance.
Yeah.
Hold Me Like a Grudge.
I was not a big fan of that one on the album, but hearing it live, I got really into it. I got so into it.
Technically, the reason they play it together is technically they said with the music video that Hold Me Like a Grudge is a continuation of Dance Dance. Doesn't make any sense to me.
Which is the third part. I heard it was a third part.
I have no idea.
Kind of like fucking Brendan Urie's with This Is Gospel.
I don't know. Then they do the 2 Magic 8-Ball songs, which, first of all, as a concept for a tour, stellar. Okay,
fake.
If you
fake
love your...
It's so fake.
What do you mean?
You got to be ready to go. You know what songs
you're doing. I know that.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just saying the concept of a Magic 8-Ball song of them being like, hey, we know that we have this huge discography. We know that you guys want to see more stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes you want to hear the deep cuts. Here's a section of the show dedicated to just you hearing deep cuts that we've never played before.
Yeah.
Fucking great. I wish other bands would fucking do that. Like Panic, never. But if Panic had come up one day and been like, we're going to play When the Day Met the Night. You don't even know what that song is. I'd be like, man, I'm going to shit my pants.
Talked about that song a lot.
Great song.
I just want to hear him play the bonus tracks from Vices, and he would never will. I mean, I know they're gone
well, they
now.
don't. The Panic at the Disco.
He's gonna come back, even if it's just as Brendan Urie. He's gonna come back one day.
Brendan Urie's gonna come back. Panic is dead.
Yeah,
I believe that wholeheartedly.
Don't say that again. That hurt.
Well, Panic also died like a long time ago. Yeah. If you want to be real about it,
it's really been the Brendan Urie show for like 4 albums now.
Yes. Brendan, put the mic by your... Look at me.
Okay, well, yeah, but then I have to kind of do this because I move a lot.
That's why it's on an arm.
I'm like Michael J. Fox, and it's hard to keep up.
Then the Magic 8-Ball songs they did was Bob Dylan.
This up now.
You want to fix it while I talk?
It actually kind of sits there. Well, I like it.
They did Bob Dylan. The bonus track from Believers Never Die Volume 2.
In between albums, they had like 2 or 3 singles.
They've never fucking played it before. When they were promoting that album, they were playing the one song.
Yeah.
Dear Future Self. When the album came out, I don't know if you remember, they were like, oh, Bob Dylan. The only reason it's on the album is because Pete said it's going to be a hit. And then they put out the music video with it. And then...
What album are you talking? Because that was the greatest
Believers Never Die. Believers Never Die Volume 2.
Okay.
Bob Dylan premiere. Awesome. That was 2. I didn't even fucking realize.
I was so happy because I love that song.
Like kisses. I didn't fucking realize there was 2 premieres.
Yeah.
That was cool. I Am My Own Muse. Ironically, the other Magic 8 Ball song, Jimmy's favorite song from that album, from the new one.
Good.
Dun, 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 dun.
I had no
Great
idea
song.
what it was, but at that point, I'm like, I don't care. I'm vibing. I'm good.
Then, to be honest with you, I like zoned out for 3 songs because then it's just like the hits to get people to shut up.
What were the hits? Name them off.
My songs Know What You Did in the Dark. Thanks for the memories. Centuries.
My songs Know What You Did in the Dark. I was so excited for, but like you said, I was kind of like at my peak of like drunkenness or whatever.
Yes.
So like I was really out of it. And then what were the ones after that?
There's only one more after that.
My Sins
It was
songs, whatever.
My Sins, Memories, Centuries.
Centuries was on, and for some reason I just really sobered up, and I'm like, oh
shit.
this is good. And I was so mad because My Sins, like, that is like my favorite, like, I guess you could say party song by them almost. And I was so excited, and it felt like it was over instantly. And then they just went, it was like bang, bang, bang. And I'm like, these are my favorite things, and you're just flying past them.
The one that mattered the most to me, Meatballs.
I was like, Thanksgiving.
That's Saturday. The closer, I didn't realize that Saturday was their closer for everything until I saw them a couple years ago.
Yeah.
As a closer to me, it doesn't make a lot of sense. But again, I haven't done the research. I don't know.
Yeah.
But as a closer, holy fucking shit.
See, no.
Games We Play came out to play bass with them.
Yeah.
And they're just having a party. They're having a party like they did
that with any
when they
song.
were in the basement.
Yeah.
And I fucking loved every minute of it because Patrick, the whole show, is giving it his all. He's smiling. He's hitting the strums on the fucking guitar.
See, that's how it was when I went to go see Sum 41 and Simple Plan
Having the time of their life.
down at the Stone Pony, and
Down by the bay.
Set It Off was the opener, and they brought Cody out to sing on the closer. I sent you a video of it.
I know. I remember.
And like that was so, and I love that bands are doing that. Also, just side note for the, like, I know they're not a big band, but Set It Off is like our shit.
I can't wait.
And
when are they going to put out
finally kind of getting the recognition they deserve? They're with bigger bands. They're with whatever, and
they just went on tour with Ice Nine, or they're going on tour with Ice Nine.
I would go see that. I don't know.
I
Ice
would love.
Nine's
It's in
kills that.
Texas.
Yes.
Vamos a la Tejas, por favor. My name's Miguel. I can speak Spanish a little
I
bit.
didn't know that was Spanish. I just thought it was just like a weird, like, Western, just like, I'm from Tejas, man. Like, fucking.
Gatita. No, we call Karma is a cat. Cat in Spanish is gatito.
Why is the cat humping the air? Really hard.
Throwing up. She's throwing up. That's what that means.
On the carpet, on the smallest carpet.
Yeah. You got a hairball.
Don't lick yourself.
So just stop. It's that easy. Just don't do it.
Take a bath.
Fucking cat. So gatito.
What
you gotta say? Well, gato, yes, but you could be like gatito because you add the ito. You'd be like, oh no, I love
instead
you.
of like dog, it's like puppy.
Yes.
Okay.
with the draw and everything. Puppy. Yes. But then you have to say it like you're someone from Texas. Gatita. Donde
What is that word?
La gatita.
What are you saying?
I'm saying gatito, but like a Texas person. Gatita. I love the tortillas. Let me tell you. Where is the gatita?
You're doing that really well.
Well, because we say it all the time. So I come home and I'll talk to Carmen and be like, hola, gatita preciosa, ¿dónde está la bebé? And then when we go to bed, I'll be like, all right, gatita.
Good night.
Yay. So then at the end of the concert, we basically ran. We basically held onto Isaiah's back. And at one point, I was like, Isaiah.
I don't remember you. I don't remember you leaving with us.
Yes, because we were the two of us were behind you. I tapped at Isaiah and I was like, Isaiah, bulldoze them. We need to get out of here. And he went, yes.
And he went, okay. And just went, and I grabbed him by the shirt. I went, no. He did not mean literally. He almost knocked over like 4 girls immediately.
Yes.
And I'm like, what are you doing? You cannot tell a drunk Isaiah to do anything and expect him to do it half-assed.
He did.
You went bulldoze. He's like, on it, boss.
That's exactly what he did too.
And everyone looked at me, and I'm like, no, man. You gotta get back.
Like, just calm down.
He just thought that if he just...
It was so
He just
good.
thought if he just kept pushing through, they were gonna spread like butter. And I'm like, you're gonna get to a guy who's bigger than you, and you ain't gonna like it.
That'd be it. Isaiah would walk up and he'd be like, I'm getting...
You know, that's when I should have known he was fucked up. The moment he did that and went, what? What was wrong? And I'm like, are you kidding me? You just opened people up like a zipper.
You're like, there's 3 people on the ground right now. What do you mean, what?
That girl has a concussion. Go apologize.
Oh, my God.
That was fun.
So the show was great. I would love to see them again. I think the next show that I want to go to is Games We Play just announced the tour. I'm very skeptical.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I know it's going to be like a room full of people where you just have to like be up against each other.
I love that shit.
Timmy can't be in those things, and I don't really want to go without Timmy.
Okay.
Set it off?
Set it off is just getting past that point, but I also love that.
No, I love it too.
Do you remember when he jumped into my arms and I couldn't do anything?
Remember when he jumped over and threw a mattress on top of you?
Yes.
You know what's crazy too?
But like
when we did that, we were like in our early 20s.
Yeah.
You're 25. Isn't that
that's
sad?
why I was able to do that and not like feel anything. No, I'm already old. I feel it. But like,
oh my
I have never felt so
friend.
bad for an artist during a concert though, because he's like because I was tossing girls all night because they're like in the middle, so they're crowd surfing over my head.
Yes.
And I'm like, yeah, go. And he's like, okay, you can clearly lift people. Grab me. And I'm like, I got you, Cody. I got you. Jump into my arms. And I went, yeah. And no one was tall enough to touch him, so I just went, and down you go. And he was just like, what the fuck just happened? And I'm like, I was too tall. You chose the right guy for the weight, but not the right guy for the height. There's a bunch of 13-year-old girls behind me.
You guys were doing Dirty Dancing together.
They were just flailing. And
you guys did Dirty Dancing. You picked him up and went.
I picked him up and like, yay! And down.
Phenomenal. I can't. I wish Set It Off would put out fucking music already. Okay, they put out 2
with
singles.
the one song, and that was it.
And they're still talking about the one song. They go, oh my God, Punching Bag's number 4.
Same as-
Give me more.
They did After Midnight longer than they did Midnight.
Yes.
And then they have this other song, and they're like, okay, I forgot about Oddworld in the middle. Elseworlds or whatever. It was not my favorite album of theirs. They tried
Elsewhere.
Elsewhere. They tried to go a little bit poppy again, but they learned their lesson.
No, I fuck with Elsewhere hardcore.
They learned their lesson from Upside Down.
Yeah.
To where they didn't go quite as poppy, but then they went,
They course
you know,
corrected too hard.
everyone really likes the harder shit. Let's just go hard. And now they're number 4 on the Octane charts.
I gotta tell you. So, you know, I was talking about tattoos before. I don't think I'm gonna do the Fall Out Boy one here.
No?
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do it sideways. Well, see, because the goal is to do the arm eventually. I've been talking about this for like 2 years now. I think what I'm gonna do is sideways. I'm gonna go Duality logo, Midnight, Punching Bag logo.
I still think I gotta do. I know I'm stealing this from someone, but it was the coolest shit.
What?
It was just a whole bunch of shapes, like hexagons or whatever, and they connected into a geometric pattern, and each
When are you gonna get a tattoo?
was a whole album cover.
When are you gonna get a tattoo?
I don't, cause I'm too indecisive about shit. So I know, like, if I want it right now, in like 10 years, I'm gonna be like, look at this dumb shit, and like I'm not gonna want it. This arm can be like albums and shit, and this arm's gonna be like nerdy stuff. Like it's gonna be Lord of the Rings arm. And then I'll get like Jack somewhere.
Did that pop today?
Yeah.
It looks great.
It does.
I have to buy one. Timmy, you look at your Instagram, please? Yeah, look at what I sent you. I'm going to buy that 2-pack. It'll be Timmy and I. I don't know if you saw, but we have gnomes everywhere.
Probably did not.
It's us. We're gnomes.
We're the gnomes.
Yes. So, Panic albums, right? If you could rank them.
Have.
Because
Check it out.
We've actually done it twice.
Have you?
Yes.
Without me.
Yeah.
You bastard.
What the fuck? So we did rank we ranked the Fall Out Boy albums circa 2019. It was one of the first. I think it might have been the second episode we did. You were there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 2019. It was when the bowl
started
first
ranking
started.
album after album. I remember I had to do Green Day. It took way too long.
Yes, it did because they have so
One
fucking
of those
much.
Trey was way too much music.
Trey's pretty okay. And then Matt and I redid the ranking when Stardust came out in March.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get the list up in case you forget.
There's
You're-
a cat. Come on.
Getting used to the fact that you're here all the time.
Yeah. She
When
doesn't
she-
hiss at me anymore.
There were 3 people that slept in our living room.
Mm-hmm.
Miserable cat. Hated every minute.
Where am I
of it.
supposed to fucking sleep? On the floor like an animal?
They took my couch. So I'm gonna give you. I have the discography here.
Yeah.
There's 8 albums.
I'm just gonna go above or below because I cannot rank them legitimately right now.
That's fine.
Okay.
And I'm going to do them with you because Stardust came out 5 months ago, and I think I need a check-in.
Mm-hmm.
So first we'll say, no, I'll make a list for it to make your life easy. Brendan,
Miguel.
Brendan,
Yeah.
take this to your grave.
Yeah. I don't know what's on it. I'm not that kind of a fan. Like, I know the hits and stuff like that, but I don't know what the albums have on it. If you show me the album cover here, well, I guess I could
You
Google
have
it.
a laptop in front of you for this exact reason.
But you also have one.
This is your job, man. Gatita.
That one, okay.
We've been going for 40 minutes already.
Yeah, well, we're talking about music.
That's fair. Has nothing to do with movies, TV, or games.
That's why it's the Anything Bowl, Miguel. Where anything goes.
Good job, Brendan.
Okay, so are we just doing the higher or lower, or am I actually giving these ranking them?
Give it a 1 to 10.
I'm gonna go with a 4 because I don't know most of everything on it. Not saying that it's bad, but I just don't have enough knowledge.
Give it a 7.
Okay.
Because Take This to Your Grave has grown on me a lot. Under the Cork Tree.
8.
8, really?
I think so.
Why is that?
Whenever I think of about a Fall Out Boy album, it's like the main one I think of. At least of like. Hold on. Who's actually on the? Because like this is like there's a restaurant.
Every friend you ever had in common. Under the Cork Tree.
You got 1, 2, 3. Really, is it? I thought there was more.
What?
I thought there were more songs. You know, I'm gonna bump that other one up to a 6, and I'm gonna give this a 7.
Good.
Okay. Yeah, there's not as much on here that I thought I knew. There's songs that I know, but not
Brendan,
that I
this
love.
whole album is perfect front to back.
Yeah, but I thought you said that about Folly. So.
I'm gonna give Under the Cork Tree a 7, but it's worse than Take This to Your Grave.
Okay.
Infinity on High.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Okay.
I gotta tell you, Infinity is like a 9 out of 10. It's up there. Infinity is the shit. There's a lot of good songs on there, but there's a lot of also deep cuts that you really just need to listen to. I used to think Infinity was near the bottom, and it's number 2 for me.
I'm gonna give it 7.5.
7.5. Therefore, it is
Slightly better.
Call it a 7, but it's higher. I give it a 9.
Okay.
Brendan, you know what's next?
American Beauty?
Nope.
No.
Favorite album?
Oh, Folly.
Folly.
See what's actually on here, because it's been a while. Because I know you showed it to me front to back, and I'm like, God, this is not for me.
This is not what I thought it was.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, okay. Yeah, you know what? I'll give that one an 8. I'll give that an 8.
Really?
Yeah. Actually, a couple pretty good songs on there.
Watch Folly accidentally be your...
It's not.
I gave Folly a 10.
Ah.
And we're going to finish this review when we come back from eating some food.
After these messages, we don't have any.
We don't have any. We're not sponsored by anything. Gatita.
Data.
Still funny. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Okay, so
Albums.
next.
Yes.
We did Folly Ado. Next, you get Post Hiatus.
Okay.
Save Rock and Roll.
Let me see. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. Wow.
Surprisingly low.
Oh.
Tell me it's a 10, I dare you.
I'm gonna put it on 9. Fucking Save Rock and Roll. Just One Yesterday. Death Valley. My Songs Know What You Did in the Dark. Young Volcanoes. The Mighty Fall of the Phoenix. Come on, that's a good album.
Actually, my worst right now. Still a 7 out of 10.
9.
Next. American Beauty, American Psycho. An American Beauty. I'm an American Psycho.
You know what's crazy?
What?
I thought this was going to be my highest rated one, but I think the other one was. Oh, wait, no, hold on. It's actually a short album for them.
Yeah. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10, right below Folly. Honestly, I think it's better than Infinity, which is fucking crazy.
I'm going to give it an 8.75.
Right below Save Rock and Roll, because you want to make it too fucking complicated.
It's below Save Rock and Roll. I didn't want to give them the same.
That's fair. Mania.
What I got on here. Because if you asked me when it came out, it probably would have been at the bottom.
Front of me a lot. Get it. You also gotta be very careful. Mania is Timmy's favorite. Pretty party, what do I see? Got Sunshine Riptide, Young and Menace, Champion, Heaven's Gate, Wilson Church, Last of the Real Ones, Stay Frosty, and
7.5.
Really?
Yeah, it's not my favorite.
I'm gonna give it 6. Honestly.
Ooh.
Which, sorry Timmy, she's looking right at me. That puts it on the bottom.
Yeah?
Yeah. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The last one. So much for Stardust. Right at you, Brendan. Into your soul.
6.5.
6.5. Right here. All of your decimal points I've ignored.
Cool.
But then I'm just placing them based on the bottom to top.
Breaking the mic over there?
Yes. It just wanted to come off the table. Okay, Brendan, bottom to top. On the bottom, assumedly, take this to your grave.
Yeah.
Number 8. Number 7, So Much for Stardust. Sense. And we have Under the Cork Tree.
Okay.
Infinity on High.
Okay.
Mania.
Okay.
Your top 3 then.
Yeah.
All you do.
Yeah.
Yeah. American Beauty.
Yeah.
Save Rock and Roll is number 1.
I can't argue with that.
My list makes sense. If I had to sit here and be like, no, this is what I would give it, it wouldn't be this, but this makes the most sense for me. On the bottom is Mania.
Oh, that was just me.
Yes,
I
was
thought
just
that was
you.
both of us.
No. For me, it's Mania's on the bottom.
Okay.
Save Rock and Roll is 7. Under the Cork Tree went from being number 1 to number 6.
Oof.
Take This to Your Grave has moved up from the bottom to number 5. So Much for Stardust is at number 4.
Really?
I had it, I think, at number 2 or number 3 before. It's dropped down a little bit. Not because it's worse, but because I've had an appreciation growth for Infinity, which is number 3. Infinity is one of their best. Ollie, of course, is number 1, but number 2 is American Beauty. Because as much as I want to say that it belongs lower, I know that the point in my life where I was at when that album came out holds a special place. And Twin Skeletons carries the entirety of that album.
They didn't fucking play it live.
They didn't! The whole tour!
You know what's really funny is that album was so popular, it was played on like regular radio and shit like that while I was going out, and I didn't even know it was them because I didn't know who Fall Out Boy really like. I knew like the really like big hits, but like I heard that and I'm like, you might kill me if I say this out loud. I thought that was a Maroon 5 song. Yeah, I had no idea who the fuck it was.
Adam Levine could never.
I had no fucking idea who they were.
Adam Levine, the type of motherfucker to be like, get off me. You ever see him when people rush him on stage?
No.
Dude, I didn't tell you. When I saw Boys of Summer, people jumped on stage when Wiz Khalifa was on.
Yeah.
The security tackled the fuck out of those small white girls. Body slammed them, too.
Okay.
Crazy. Don't jump on stage. It's a bad idea.
Yeah, unless you know them.
Unless you're friends, I guess.
Wait.
That's Fall Out Boy.
Yeah.
It's a great show. Somehow we just dedicated most of the podcast to it, but
I think that's pretty much all the podcast at this point.
We're close. We're close. Don't worry. You know what we can talk about then?
Yeah.
Because we're not going to close the
Well, no, I
podcast
don't.
yet.
But
I steer the ship. I am the captain. What are you doing?
it went
All of those movements come up on the microphone.
Oh,
Do you realize that?
sorry, audience. It ain't right.
So we got a couple things, not in closing, but in the latter half of the podcast. Number one, Brendan.
Yeah.
We are movies, TVs, and games.
Yeah.
Does that include board games?
You know what? Just might.
I think it does. Let me tell you how great of a game fucking Monopoly is, man. Monopoly is my recent obsession in the real world. And I gotta tell you, dude, I'm not great at Monopoly either. Like, it'd be one thing. Like, I'm down so bad with Monopoly that I've had a couple videos come up on my YouTube recommended, them being like, here's some Monopoly strategies.
Had that before. I've had that.
So I've been doing this thing where I'm buying different versions of Monopoly.
You know what's really funny, though?
What?
Oh, only when I was playing it in my room, which means YouTube was listening.
Well, yeah, you also have a Google Home. The microphone that's on 24/7.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, there's 3 or 4 of those
The
right now.
government could just take anybody at this point. Like, you just listen to every word.
The WAPs?
As a group?
Unidentified aerial projections?
Yeah, but that's also like a slur.
No, WAP.
Yeah.
Ooh. It's WAP.
Oh, okay.
You didn't realize that's how I've been pronouncing it the whole time?
No.
The acronym is UAP. WAP.
Wow.
WAP.
No, there's no ooh.
So, Monopoly is
Unidentified
the
what?
shit. We spoke about this last week. I'm not doing it again.
Check it out. It's really good.
So
Goes off the rails a little bit.
stupid.
Burger King, hit me up.
Monopoly is the shit. Okay,
Yeah.
I've been doing this thing. Now I got to show it to the camera. So I got the regular Monopoly.
Ooh.
Ooga booga, ooga booga. We played this when the
Lower.
guys were all together.
Yes.
We played this when the guys were all together. This is basically a Monopoly board that I got from my stepmom that she had in like a 15 years ago.
Yeah.
It's in horrible condition, but somehow every single piece is still there. It's very good.
Play the round one?
What?
Round Monopoly?
Round Monopoly?
That's how it started.
A lie. That's a lie.
That's how Monopoly got its start.
Round Monopoly?
Round Monopoly.
What the fuck?
That's how that shit started.
What is this?
You've never seen this? I mean, it makes sense. Why does it need to be a square?
Why is there a Cars version?
Why is there a Cars version?
Cars 2 Monopoly is a circle.
There's a... Oh. That one's nice looking. That's a little weird, though.
That's the weird one. The Cars 2 Monopoly is the weird one, not the fact that it's a fucking circle.
Well, what about the fact that every property only has 2 variations instead of 3?
Well, glad that you mentioned that, because if you get on to other versions of Monopoly, such as
Oh, no. What you got?
Monopoly Builder. I bought this
Is that like
yesterday.
Legos?
I have no idea. That's something about making a...
How's it already have a
skyscraper.
hole in it?
I learned this the other day, right? So when the guys were here, I bought Mando Monopoly, Mandalorian, because, you know, Mando. And then when I got it, I was like, dude, I didn't even read the fucking instructions. Every property only has 2, and then the 4 extra spaces in that case, then, or 5, are just for other things. In the Star Wars case, it was like, oh man, you gotta roll this to be like, oh, I'm gonna fuck up Moff Gideon, or something like that. I was like, no, this is stupid. This is a Disney thing. It was $16.
Yeah.
For context, the Always Sunny Monopoly that we have was $40-something.
Yeah.
That makes
Real
sense.
Monopoly.
Yes. Builder was 24, and it's the same thing, where these other spaces have different things. There's 2 different kinds of Monopoly, Brendan.
Yeah, I'm looking at a Star Wars one that's also round.
What?
This is the grossest thing I've ever seen. It's square Monopoly on a round board. That's off-centered. You looked up round Monopoly, scroll down. There's a circle board.
Oh no, we should play Monopoly Socialism.
I don't think you're allowed to say that.
Real thing.
They're gonna come for you. We got Monopoly Town.
Wait, I want to see what you're talking about. What the fuck is that? Why is it square? Happy 20... It's a birthday cake, Brendan. It
What?
says, happy 22nd birthday, Christopher. We're not looking at the same thing at all. This is what you're looking at.
Mine was not a cake.
That's not good.
Happy birthday, Christopher.
Is it a circle?
All these squares make a circle.
Oh, it's $110. Yeah, I don't care. I don't need to play.
You know what's right underneath that? A nice digital version of Catan.
How about a $280 version of a Monopoly luxury? It's made of wood.
I got Monopoly 2 with a banana for scale. There's about 9 tiers. Honestly, it looks really cool.
What is Monopoly 2?
I'm pretty sure it's fake. What board usually goes around once, this one goes around like 6 times.
Insane Monopoly 2.
Yeah. I'd play that.
We could just play Fortnite Monopoly.
No, they got Monopoly 3 right
How many times can we play Monopoly? How many times can we say the word Monopoly?
Remember when they gave you calculators and credit cards?
Yeah. There's 2 versions of that. I was going to buy that other one, but they tried to put a chip in it and they make it too fucking complicated.
Yeah, they made that one outdated because, you know, credit cards were...
Credit cards don't stop evolving too.
Yeah. What other board games are you interested in besides Monopoly?
I got Jenga in the closet.
Not a board game.
Sure.
Where's the board?
Battleship? I was playing that the other day.
Too overrated.
Fuck you. What are you talking
You know
about?
what's underrated? The Battleship movie with Rihanna in it.
Not a good movie, Brendan.
It's not a bad one.
I'll defend it. I don't care. Not a good movie. No, Battleship is a fun fucking game.
Okay.
Those are all the board games that we own.
Sorry?
Great game.
Scrabble.
Didn't we play that at the brewery? Sorry?
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
I get very competitive with games.
You do.
I'm just get better. Get good, kid.
I got so many fucking versions of Monopoly to get
just
better.
Just because you buy more doesn't make you better at the game.
It does! Still thinking about square Monopoly on a circle board. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Is it the credit card Monopoly on a circle board? Can y'all just stop?
What about digital Uno?
One of the greatest Xbox memes of all time.
What meme?
You've never heard that meme?
No.
Where the guy's yelling at... It's actually Jehovah's yelling at... Or whatever his name was from the Speedy crew. He's yelling at him like, "You have Uno, you
was it like
piece of shit."
Vano's video?
No, the other crew, KY or Speedy.
I don't know that one.
Wow.
Yeah.
All from Grace, huh?
Speedy was in Vano's video, so that's why
he was a couple of them. Yes, Speedy was going before Vanos, and then Vanos overtook him.
Oh, yeah. I did not know that. And then there was the whole falling out, and then
Speedy's still around.
I mean, they're all around, but it's just not the same.
What was the falling out?
So
somebody fucking somebody's wife.
No, Vanos and everything was just like, I'm like the head YouTuber, and then a bunch of people within him, like Mini Lad, were just like, you know, I don't need you to be big. He did. And
yeah, I don't know anything about
and
that.
then like other people just kind of fell off. They went their separate ways, stopped doing YouTube, whatever, and they're like, you had like this core group that just slowly trickled down to like 4 or 5 guys, and then they brought in other people, and because they were so clearly just having a good time. But it started versus just like, oh, we're totally having a good time, guys. Can't you tell?
We're gonna make our way through the whole thing.
This is so good. And it's just like, oh, just stop. Just fucking, you should have let it die. That happens a lot with YouTube, though.
It does.
YouTube is very short-lived, and it's because nothing gets canceled, so you just watch everything
It entirely
slowly
depends
die.
on what you do.
Yeah.
Like, Machinima? Remember they were around for a hot minute?
Dead
as fuck.
Mosh.
Mosh just restarted.
Yeah, I know.
Mosh like reinvented themselves, and then they rebought their thing, and they're doing what they used to do, but differently now.
Yeah.
Fuck, what other YouTubers are there? Linus Tech Tips has been around for ages, and he just keeps doing what he's doing, and he's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Every year he just makes more and more money.
I used to watch this dude, Nerd Cubed. Just like, I fucking hate YouTube. I hate everything on here, but this is income, so let's keep making it, but I'm going to do it my way, and everyone just stopped watching.
Yeah, that's how it'll go. What other YouTubers do I watch? MKBHD has been around for ages, and he's really great.
You know what's a really weird one that, like, never sticks around is I subscribe to a lot of, like, specifically, like, trailer-oriented, like, things, and, like, especially for video games and stuff like that, and those channels just end because they only rely on when actual trailers come out.
Yeah.
So they'll die, and you won't even know, because it won't be like, oh, they haven't uploaded in 3 months. Well, they usually don't until there's, like, E3 coming around, which is also dead.
Yeah, 100%.
We saw...
What else is there?
Kind of saw the transition out of like early. There was early YouTube. There was mid tier, like not mid tier, but like
Middle of the road YouTube.
the silver age of
Yes.
YouTube, and now we're in the bronze age.
Yeah.
And it's so different.
It's so incredibly diverse.
Yeah.
It's so diverse to a point where we are trying to be YouTube content creators.
Yeah.
Your average Joe.
Average Joe.
Joseph.
I just miss the old days where everything on there was just like a fucking.
I miss the OG days,
dude
like 10
on
years
like
ago.
acid or something, just making art like cartoons, like Charlie the Unicorn or Salad Fingers or some shit like that. And you're just like, this is what YouTube is.
I have a hankering.
This is all I needed from
No
YouTube.
hands can satisfy.
You ever see that video?
Charlie bit my finger.
No. What the?
It's a great video.
It's like the
Ow,
saddest
Charlie!
goddamn video I ever saw. It was like right towards like the tail end of that era. It was a kiwi bird, and it was, you would see it nailing trees to like the side of like a cliff, and at the end of it, jumped off the fucking cliff and just plummeted past all the trees because kiwis can't fly, but it wanted to experience what it was like to fly, and you just see it flying, and it just closes its eyes and ends. Dark as shit, but that's what early YouTube was. It was good, and it was dark.
Do you remember like 5 or 6 years ago when they were like, React channels are a thing?
I love them. I still have them.
Do the Fine Bros still exist? I was thinking about this today.
I don't even know who that is.
The Fine Bros?
Yeah.
They were the ones that would do like teenagers react to elderly react.
Yes, but I it's not the same. There was also the Try channel, or it was called Facts, and now I think it's the Try channel, or vice versa. There's a bunch of Irish people doing it.
Yes, I've seen that.
I like them, but now I there's like these two dudes who just review movies all the time, and they just watch them, and it's like in a little corner, and like it's like Movie Dude Reviews or whatever, and they got recommended to me. I fucking love them. They started doing YouTube videos, but now they also do a podcast. So
Fine Bros still exist.
FBE or whatever.
No, it's just React.
Oh yeah, React. Yeah, but like. The thing is, they had different age groups on there, and all of them started growing up. So now it's all adult. So now, like, they don't have those tiers anymore.
Well, I mean, it was also they tried to trademark React videos, and then it blew up in their face. Yeah. Understandably, I was just thinking about them today. Brendan. So we were money. And he smashes the crab. Dude,
I don't know that one. I broke this, so I'm just gonna hold it for the rest of the episode.
You broke it?
It ain't staying, and if I keep messing with it, it's gonna take like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm sure your microphone quality that's horrible now. On the table again. So
I moved back, and I'm not in the frame
for the rest of the year.
Yeah,
we got the holiday season coming up.
Yeah,
we spoke about it before. You need to pick two. We're doing the MCU tier list in November, December. We have to pick two horror movie genres to do so we could start them.
Genres or series?
Series, I meant.
Okay.
Two horror genre movie series
to
do, because there's no way that we could sit here and do 5 or 6.
We're going to have to do a long one, because I got a sequel coming out, which is going to be Saw. I'm not looking forward to it. I know you're not looking forward to it.
I don't wanna.
But it's 10. You gotta review it. 10's coming out. So because of that, I think that we should probably look at a shorter one, which means you can't probably...
Halloween, the franchise ended last year and we never saw it.
No, I was so upset about it.
I want to do Halloween.
I think we got to do a shorter one.
Want to do Halloween?
Because you got Halloween. You got Halloween like 1, 2, 3. You got Halloween like H2O. You got Halloween like the one with Rob Zombie directed, and maybe that is H2O. I don't know. You got like
Halloween 2, Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, Halloween 4, Return to Michael Myers, Halloween 5, The Revenge of blah.
Was he not in the third one?
No, he was not in the third one at all. Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers is 6. Halloween H2O, 20 years later. Halloween Resurrection. Halloween, Rob Zombie. Halloween 2, Rob Zombie. Halloween 2018. Halloween Kills 2021. Bad movie. Halloween Ends 2022. Where was I?
That's a lot. How many Friday the 13th, not Friday, Nightmare on Elm Street movies are there? I feel like there's got to be less of those at this point, but then you have to also watch like Freddy vs. Jason.
There's much less, yes.
Yeah.
There are 7? 8. 8.
That's still not little.
Well, I mean, for Halloween, there was 13.
How many Scream movies are there? They came out one of those recently.
Scream might be down to watch because there was a new one this year.
Yeah.
Unless there's like 13.
We could watch the X franchise. There's 3 of them now.
There's only 6.
Oh.
I'd be down for that.
Okay.
I really don't want to fucking watch Saw.
No. But like 10.
But you're gonna make me.
I don't want to watch it either.
You do know Saw 10 comes out in like the middle of September.
Fuck that.
We have like no time.
No, I saw the first one when I was like 8, and I saw
When you were 8?
and I'm like, I saw 10 minutes of it, and I'm like, I don't like this. And my parents had friends over. They're like, well, we're watching this. I'm like, I'm gonna hide behind the couch now and just you guys watch this movie.
Got to listen to the guts and the
Yeah.
So we'll do Scream. Scream, I think, could be good.
Okay.
There was one that came out this year.
And then you want to watch X? That's also short.
What is X?
You got X, with Jenna Ortega as like the thumbnail, even though she's not even like really like the main character in that movie. It's how's her name? She got no eyebrows. Mia Goth, and then she did so well in that they came out with a second one called Pearl, which is a prequel, which is about a character in X, which I don't want to tell you since you haven't
There's
seen
only
it.
2.
And the third one just came out.
Maxine?
Yeah.
It says TBA.
What do you mean? But they came out already.
No. X came out last year. Pearl also came out last year, and it says Maxine, 3 X's in the middle.
Yes.
It says U.S. release date TBA.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. We'll get there one day.
Halloween.
Fine. Jamie Lee Curtis is fine. So I can watch that. Speaking of Jamie Lee Curtis, I watched The Bear recently. Season 2. She's in it. She's fucking insane. But so good. I know
You
you
know what
haven't
else she
seen
was
it.
really good in?
That thing that she won an Oscar for
No.
that I didn't see.
No.
What?
The Haunted Mansion.
God awful. Yeah, Madame Leota. And it's like, you fucking Jamie Lee Curtis doing a weird accent. That's what you are.
You gotta stop is what you need to do. So that's Halloween for us.
Friday the 13th.
That's coming up. That we're gonna have to.
I'm sorry, no, a Freaky Friday is what I meant.
Good movie. Very good movie.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Great. Her and Lindsay Lohan.
Yes.
Phenomenal.
Good movie.
We'll do Halloween, and we'll do Scream.
Want to go down a weird rabbit hole?
No.
Just review Lindsay Lohan movies. Herbie, Mean Girls, Freaky Friday.
Mean Girls is a great movie.
So is
Rachel
Herbie.
McAdams.
Yeah.
Okay. Lastly, Brendan, to close us out, give us the conclusion that we've been waiting for.
Bomb.
What? No, Oppenheimer. What are we seeing this week?
We are seeing Blue Beetle.
Yes. What else?
That is up to whatever's available on the day that we go. It could possibly be Gran Turismo.
Or
The Last Journey of the Demeter or whatever it's called.
Or?
Dracula. Or I don't remember.
Strays.
Strays. Yes.
Or?
There's a fourth?
The Meg 2.
Oh. We watched Meg 2.
Yeah.
Over the other ones.
Yeah.
I'm going to be upset because that means there's got to really be nothing out.
We have a lot of catch up to do. I'm
Yeah.
excited for Blue Beetle this week, though.
Same. It looks good.
I'm sure it's going to bomb.
I want to hear George Lopez call Batman a fascist again because it was funny in the trailer, and I want to see if they support that in the movie.
Do you think there's going to be a random cameo or
I would
post-credit
love
scene?
it. Yeah, it's got to be something somewhere, some way. I think they may actually show the new Batman in it, which is why
I doubt it. I highly fucking doubt it. You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
In a perfect world, yes, that's exactly what happened. And the post-credit scene would have like the new Superman. But the fact that this movie's been done for ages and there's no way that Warner Brothers has the money right now to film anything just for the sake of a post-credit scene. If there is a post-credit scene, I'm sure it's like Ben Affleck
George Clooney
or George Clooney. Oh my fucking god!
There's too much going on. They fucked it up. They fucked it.
Your audio is going to be horrible.
Yeah, I'm the one who has to edit the shorts too. So.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a wrap on episode 67.
Anything Bull, where anything did go.
And hopefully it never comes back. Bye.
See you next week.